DK Bakshi. I'm the Chief Mentor CEO of Global Talent Company, Thailand, Malaysia, India, Singapore, and North America. And I'm here on behalf of India SME Forum, and I am going to be talking on power of positivity in difficult times. I'm just imagining just few weeks back when I was trying to schedule my programs, and I was supposed to be doing a program in L&T in Bangkok. I was supposed to be doing a program in Colombo in Sri Lanka. I was supposed to be doing a program in Ethiopia. And suddenly things got changed and life became different. Oh my God, since almost over a month, all of us are in one of the most difficult circumstances ever seen in life. In case we see what we are going through, we are going through massive depression, massive strain, massive stress, because we had never, ever thought that this could happen to our lives. Unknown, painful, devastating. Life has taken a different route altogether. All of us in our day to day life environment, engagement, excitement, never thought a day will come like this when we will be in the lockdown situation and we will face such a bad phase of our lives. Unbelievable, unknown, unprecedented. And we all are messed up completely, irrespective of caste, creed, nationality, religion, gender, wherever we are. It is certainly a bad phase of life. How can we imagine that we will be locked down? We can't move out of our houses and we can't do anything. All the technology, everything, all the scientists, all the doctors, everybody has failed. There's no remedy what we got in hand today. Thousands of people are killed. Millions of people around the world are affected by this coronavirus. And people are every day losing lives. Pain, stress, strain. What kind of volatility is this? What kind of war is this? What kind of pitiable situation is this? I don't think anybody ever thought that we will get into this kind of a messy situation. In fact, I would like to share, when I am talking today on the subject of power of positivity in the difficult times, in any case, last couple of years, people around the world used a word, and that was talked by many leaders around the world, which was VUCA, VUCA. Everybody talked about the VUCA world, the VUCA world, the VUCA world, the VUCA world, the volatile, the uncertain, the complex, the ambiguous world. Probably when this VUCA was coined, at that point of time, people were talking this VUCA world mostly in terms of business scenarios. I also talked a lot about the VUCA world. I was also training my mind and sharing thoughts of how effectively we need to come out of this VUCA world. There are going to be challenges, there are going to be issues. There's volatility in the business, there's volatility in the political situations, there's volatility everywhere, there's uncertain customers, and there's complex customers, and there's ambiguous situation around all of us. And I used to talk about this VUCA world. And some of the people who have attended my programs globally will certainly remember what I used to talk on various forums. I used to talk that this volatility has to be seen differently as vision of our life, not volatility. Volatility as a vision. And I used to give a great mitigation plan for this volatility turning into a, a great vision. And I used to talk about uncertainty creating an unheard, unbelievable, unknown business practices which never heard. Because we are focusing on business. We are talking about business. We are talking about that's where the volatility is, that's where the uncertainty is. And we used to talk about complexity, and we used to talk about building capability, building competency of people so that we can mitigate the process of complex. And ambiguous, I used to talk about alignment of people, aligning people together from various parts of the world because we are in the global world of business. Everybody is global and everybody is talking about the business. While that was happening, suddenly in January, when Wuhan thing started coming up, and we all thought it is probably confined to Wuhan, is confined to China. We never thought, hey, we have become global. We are the global people, and we are moving around the world. Had China thought that time, had stopped people moving out of Wuhan, not going to Iran, not going to Spain, not going to India, not going to America, things would have been different. But we are already part of the global world. And when we are talking of the global world, it got spread around the world. And now it's no more only the business of VUCA. This VUCA is not related to business. VUCA is related to everything in our life day to day. When I am looking at myself and when I am looking at people around me with call of social distancing, we are not able to see how things will be. It's not there. There are checks, 100. You can check with Karan. Karan को phone करो. Just a moment. I think there's something wrong. We'll have to just check. Bathroom. So I'm going ahead in any case. And when we are talking about, so this is no more. This is no more related to VUCA of the world. This is this is happening in our entire life. Imagine I am I am sitting in here and I am talking to people and people are in mess. Yesterday, one of my aunt she died not because of coronavirus, but she died otherwise, and her two children could not reach her, and they could not be part of the cremation because they were not allowed to cross the border, and they were in India itself, but within the country also they could not do it. So When I see our life, it has created new thing today. I am imagining what's going on. I'm thinking what's going on. I'm evaluating my life. I'm seeing what wrong I have done. I'm thinking about how I need to be different in the world now in future. I have to revisit my entire concept of life. While this is going on, how can we remain positive in order to fight this uncertainty? That is the power of positivity, which I need to talk to you today. The power of positivity, thinking positive, makes us different, certainly different. It has come to a messy situation, there is no doubt about it. Businesses have got destroyed, people have got into stress and strain. We are going to lose some of the people in life, that's a fact of life. Some of the families will be destroyed. Everyone is into a destruction right now. But to remain positive, we need to be thinking differently. Because at the end of the day, it will be the positivity which will drive us. It will be the positivity which will take us forward. It will be the positivity which can create us to be better for our future needs. This positivity can give us a complete pragmatic approach. This positivity means perseverance, 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 perseverance. Positivity means keeping a lot of patience in the present circumstances. Positivity means having a complete, being persistent on what you are doing. Positivity needs an action. Positivity does not mean that we need to be thinking positive but not taking action. When we are with a positive frame of mind, and when we think positive, when we spread vibration of positivity, positivity will come us. We need to give positivity to the universe. You're seeing when we are respecting our doctors, nurses, and all the staff who are fighting for the human race in the hospitals, and we clap them in the evenings, and we respect them. The positive power will go to the universe and will relieve us from this disaster. So, positivity with complete perseverance, with a pragmatic approach, with persistence and high level of patience will lead us finally performance and pride in winning. In case we do get into a negative thinking, we get a lot of stuff from WhatsApp messages, the Facebook, which is all negative. I suggest to everyone completely delete off the moment you are getting any negativity in your Facebook or on your WhatsApp. Come on. This negativity will kill us more than coronavirus. This negativity will spread in our DNA, in our blood veins, and RBC can get converted to WBC. Red blood cells can get converted into white blood cells. So, therefore, positivity of thought, positivity of power of thought is very important. Giving the positive belief that we as human race will be fighting this battle of making sure that we come out of this mess. When I look at Ramayana being featured these days. Now, this is a true story which is a very powerful lessons of life. And these days, when I have seen the same Ramayana 30 years back, and I am seeing the same Ramayana now, I am looking at this Ramayana very differently. Because I am getting those messages of positivity of winning the battle, which is unknown, unheard, unbelievable. Rama and Lakshman did not know even where to go, how to go. But they went on a path which kept on moving, and they kept on moving with only one thing, that's positive power. Positive power of winning the race, positive power of making things to happen, positive power of that spiritual concept in life, positive thinking. This morning when Ramayana was on, and Ram and Lakshman were at with Sukhvir, and Sukhvir said, "Oh, he has lost a battle. He cannot win. He fought it out. He is very weak. He is very meek. He probably cannot win." And Lakshman said, "Hey, the moment you have thought that you cannot do it, you cannot win it, you lost the battle in any case." It is the thinking power, it is the power of thought, and it is the inspiration to get into the power of putting positive approach and making things to happen. And the mindset of Sukhvir got changed with the thinking of positivity in life. These days, when you are under lockdown, what do you do? You're writing, you're talking to people. Will you believe I have been talking to four of my friends who are my childhood friends? They are in four corners of the world, and we have never been able to meet regularly. We meet after 4 years, 5 years, or a decade. But these days, these people, CL Cole, Chevy Thistle, Maharaj, and Umesh Misri, they're all part of my WhatsApp call, and we keep talking to them daily. And we are building that power of positivity in us, and we are getting into that childhood memories. That's the way to spend. That's the way to give me positive power in my life, because those four friends of mine who have been my childhood friends are giving me the power of positivity. That power gives us a lot of strength to face this unprecedented and unknown virus which is killing us, which is making us stress and strain. My family, my kids are somewhere in West in Canada, and we are in Asia. Every day talking and sharing. We never had an opportunity to talk regularly because everybody was into the environment, engagement, and excitement of life, where nobody had even time to talk on the phone. But now, for hours, you are talking to your friends. You're sharing the stories. You're washing utensils. You are cleaning your house. You're cooking your food. You're doing yoga. Positivity, positivity. And for us, we belong to great country India, where we believe in yoga. And when I get up early morning, I do more and more now in terms of yoga. I suggest everyone to think about it and start believing in the power of yoga, which can give a positive thought to your mind and to your blood veins around to the DNA. I have a friend of mine who lives in Singapore by the name of Tyra. She is doing a lot of fasting, and she is doing a lot of prayers all these days. All these days, she has been into prayers, prayers, and prayers for the human race. And she throws a lot of positivity every day to many millions of people around the world. I have another friend. She is again one of my associate, and she is a Dutch lady, and she is in Lebanon these days. And she is every day creating a new theme of her life. One day a theme could be she is on a beach. Another day the theme could be she is playing a golf. Third, the theme could be she is having a nice cup of tea. Fourth, the theme could be, and she's staying and spreading this around the world. Power of positivity. And when I get her post, and when I see her post, I get excited. When I get posts of my friend in Singapore, who is my associate, I get excited. So we are spreading the positivity. We are not spreading the negativity. Stop thinking negative. Stop thinking, looking at the videos, the messages you're getting on your, WhatsApps and Facebooks. Talk to your family. Talking to your family members, brothers. talk to your sisters, and it can relieve you from the present strain. We never had any much time in hand because everybody is racing with the time of making things to happen. I believe and I certainly see this an opportunity right now to rethink, to reform, to re-establish, to rework, to rebuild, to revolutionize, and to restructure and regenerate yourselves. God has given us time. And when you do this power of rethinking, reforming, re-establishing, reworking, revolutionizing, rebuilding, restructuring, and regenerating entire life spectrum of yours, it's not only business, it is regenerating your life completely with complete thinking. I don't know whether many of you believe in, law of attraction. Law of attraction is very powerful when we talk about thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. The moment you are putting a negative thought into your mind, it is becoming a thing. Cut that out. Take it out from your life. Put a positive thought. But with the positive thought, create an action to turn that positive thought into things. In case you keep positive thoughts only as thoughts, it will die with us. No way. This is the time when we need to create positive thought. Whatever thought you are coming to your mind, that is thoughts into things with a positive approach of action, and action. And how many times I have spoken about action? I have spoken about action many times because it needs action. It needs action. So turning your thoughts into things is by action. In case we don't act, in case we do not act on the thoughts will go away with us. So, therefore, while I have been talking about positivity, the patience, the persistence, the pragmatic, the perseverance, and the perception and the positivity leading to performance of tomorrow and the pride, I would certainly like there to add one more thing: partnerships. Even the partnerships globally around the world, if not physical, maintaining social distances. And I have been giving you examples of my friends globally. Scott Friedman in US, the way he is spreading the positivity around the world. Another a great of mine, again a facilitator and trainer. Therefore, having said that, we need to give a lot of credence to our thoughts, and I am certainly going to be talking about uh, energy. Positivity and energy are connected. This energy is which keeps us going. Energy is power. And when I talk about energy, I'm talking about enthusiasm. I'm talking about enthusiasm. I'm talking about excitement. I'm talking about embracing the change. I'm talking about exclaiming. I'm talking about entreat. Here I'm talking about seas. Creating an energy which can flow from me to you and from you to millions of people around the world. Hey, we are there to beat the world with positive thought and positive energy to win the battle of this virus. We will certainly be able to kill the virus with our positivity in our mind, positivity in our body, positivity in our soul, positivity in our interaction, positivity in our communication, positivity in our frame of mind. This world needs to be given more and more. We as professionals, we as business leaders, you as business leaders have the responsibility towards people. We all lead teams, we all lead families, and our responsibility lies in us to create and help teams to develop. Give them more, give them more, give them more, and create a world of appreciation, 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 appreciation. Then what happens the moment you appreciate, 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 appreciate? The positivity comes out. Husbands and wives who are together in today's environment, washing utensils, cleaning houses, washing clothes, and cooking meals together is again a point of appreciation. I don't think there are fights going on between husbands and wives in the houses now at this point of time. I think there is a great partnership of appreciating each other's effort. Similarly, I'm talking to the business leaders. When we go down back to our work after the lockdown, right now we are doing work from home, and I don't know what kind of performance we are able to deliver, what kind of productivity we are able to deliver, because in a model like us, I think there is an issue on the productivity. But at the same time, what I was thinking 15 days back, work from home, I have also changed my mind today. I was never believing in work from home. I also believe in work from home. But then going back and becoming an influence to create that energy of a leader to share, be with people, inspire them, inspire your family members, inspire your teams on your WhatsApp, on your Skype, on your Zoom calls, inspire them, influence them, involve them, go inside them, go inside them, and they will get ideas. So I'm talking about six eyes: inspire, influence, insight, involve, ideas, inventors. So there can be a lot of ideas. In fact, I like Brain Lassie, who talks about what do you want and how do you get it. In an unprecedented situation, only positivity can be there. Only positivity can take us to that optimism of living. We need to live in this world. We need to contribute to this global world. We need to contribute to the human race. We have come to this world to contribute and contribute. Times are tough. Times are difficult. Not easy. People will say that it's theoretical. No, it's not theoretical. It's practical. It is possible to do it. And it's possible, especially when there are unexpected setbacks like this in world. When you get into such a huge setback, this is the testing time for leaders like us. This is the testing time for us as heads of the families. This is the testing time for all people who are holding positions of leadership. We never thought it would be unexpected, unprecedented setback of life like this. I had never thought in my life. I was racing with the time all times. I was taking 4 to 5 flights in a month to be at one country and other country, contributing to people on building a roadmap to success. But that was the past. What is present? Present is this technology has given us opportunity to at least look at each other. So if you change your outlook towards things, it can be different. And the ability of saying, I am possible. So I would certainly like to look at, because I'm a lot of people, I can see Rajan coming in. I can see Nitin Vali. Hi, Vali there. Rohit Sapru there. I can see Nitin Vali there. I can see Amresh Khar there. Hi, Suman Kohl, I can see there. I can see Pranav there. I can see Rajneesh Kohl there. There's a question. Rajneesh is a question. Hi, Rajneesh. We are going to come out of this, Rajneesh, for sure. So, Rajneesh Kohl is it keep the moral high in difficult times is the sign of positivity in business. I am a businessman. I know what you are questioning me. This is the right time to be more positive in life. This is the right time to be to be humane to our people, in case we are not humane right now. I know tough times. I know difficult times. I know the business is in a bad shape. I know that we cannot get a mode of converting our dollars tomorrow. Have patience, persistence. I can see another question coming from Pranav. Pranav Zunjaru. Sir, but how do I stay positive in a very negative atmosphere during such COVID crisis as of today? We have no control over these negativities. Tragic things are happening on regular basis. Deaths in number and more. Tell us, how do we keep our mental health stable so that we can come out of this experience together? Pranav, the best when every morning do a lot of exercises. Hey, the power of being together and power of positivity. Look at this. Now, while I am responding to you, we call it pranayam so far as Indians is concerned. For the global people, we call it breathing exercise. This breathing exercise is one of the powerful things in the morning, and I suggest in the morning as well as in the evening. This can really make you to think positive. Don't play on negative areas. Take negativity out. Yes, watch very limited television. Do not keep watching television whole day. Do not keep watching messages. Relieve yourself from that. And pranayam, the breathing exercise for the global people who are watching me right now. And they know that I have been promoting this pranayam in my programs, Roadmap to Success, or One Dream, One Team, or Romancing with Your Destiny. Be it from Africa to North America to Ravinder Kumar Kachru. Ravinder Kachru is saying it's up to us how we would like to work on our positivity. It's in our control without environment. Yes, Ravi, I think you have hit the nail. You are right in your you have answered your question. Environment is what has come to us. We can't help it. This type of a thing had never happened in our life. So, but how do I change this environment into an engagement and an excitement? That is the power of positivity. I have to think positive. I like Ruchi Sharma. Even positive, it does affect, but how to control the whole feeling and positive. Hey, Ruchi, come on, get up and say, holding in front of the mirror. I am going to be positive today. I am going to positive today. Who am I? I am a champion. 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 Give those positive thoughts to yourself, and your DNA will start looking at. I am looking at Mukhtiar Ahmed. Sir, how to motivate employees to enable productivity in such difficult times? Yeah, that is the role where you need to play, Mukhtar, because of the fact, Ahmed Saab, because of the fact this is the right time to motivate them. Go on Zoom, go on WhatsApp, talk to them and tell them, hey, we are here. This is not going to be a permanent feature. We are going to be building our life differently. You have to talk to them, you have to share, ask their issues, ask their challenges, and keep motivating them, keep talking to them, communicate, appreciate. Even the smaller productivity they are right now giving, appreciate. What happens when you appreciate people? People excel in their work. Another question, Prem K. Sapru. Secret movie on law of attraction is good. Absolutely. Hey, Mr. Sapru, this law of attraction, thoughts becoming things, is one of the most powerful things. The universe, give your message to the universe will give us back. Give your message to universe will give us back. Naresh Rola is saying, great program. program really need of the hour today is positivity, is positivity, is positivity. I can see Divya Burman, how to instill a sense of positivity among the employees. Talk to them, understand their issues, understand their challenges, understand their issues. Shakti, understand their issues, and you can work on that regularly. And in case you are able to understand their issues, you are able to talk to them regularly, communicate to them regularly, then it can be there. Now, who else is there? Positivity is key. Uh, there's another how to instill set of positivity. Okay, I have a response. We are born practical positive thinking. Sushma. So, any question from the narration? What measures are to be taken in the current situation? Yes, I think this is a good question. Presently, inspire, influence. As I said, 6I. Influence, involve, inside, ideas, inventor, inspire. So formulate the 6I formula of inspiring, influencing, inside, involve, inventor, and ideas. And then when we go post, lockdown, then we need to create a roadmap how differently we need to work, how differently we need to act, how differently we need to communicate, how differently we need to perform, how differently we need to be handling this human being. That's going to be tough, really, but with positive thinking. Just few minutes back, one of a very well-known entrepreneur in India, he sent me a message. I need only dollars. I need only money. Don't talk about positivity. And I wrote back to him a message, and which I would read back, and he immediately responded back. And he said, "We need to meet soon." And the message which I wrote to him is what I will be sharing with you. And that message is such a powerful message, and I would like to share with you what message I wrote him, and he immediately responded back. I don't want to name him, a great entrepreneur. I don't know. I'm not able to get his message because it has gone somewhere. So anyhow, okay. So let me see any other question. Sir, feeling positive by your valuable guidance. Okay, that's fine. Is there any other question? Positive thinking or practical thinking? What's better? Sushma. Sushma ji, positive thinking, as I said, when thoughts become things, it is practice. It is practical. So, positive thinking means turning your thoughts into things. That's where the practice comes. So you have to be practical on the job. So it's not only things which you can keep in your head and say, I have won the game. No, not at all. It's going to be tough. We have to convert the thought into things with action, unless the action is there. In case today the political leaders around the world who are giving messages, or for example in India, Prime Minister Modi is giving messages every now and then to the people. It's all positive messages, all positive messages, all positive messages. But there are people who are taking action on various steps which are being taken in the world, whether the Prime Minister of Canada, whether Trump, whether Prime Minister of UK, or wherever, all business leaders, they are into action. So positivity turning into practical is turning this thought into things with action. Another question, Rahul Pandita, what are the signs of positivists in business? I like this question, Rahul. Rahul, look at Ratan Tata today. Ratan Tata is an industrialist. He's a businessman. But what he is doing today for the human race, he is giving everything possible for ensuring that the human race remains alive. This is the role of a positivist in business. He is a rich man, but he has opened up everything. Do we have many Ratan Tatas in our country in India? Not many. Look at Bill Gates, great man, great businessman. So here is another question. This is Amresh Khar. SME will go under stress as business around them will have impact. How do you see this? Amresh, without fail, your question is right. Now we need to really rethink and rebuild our business models. Business models will get changed. My own business model will get changed. Even the SME business models will get changed. Many of the people will probably change the present business model to a new one. People are already manufacturing ventilators. People are already manufacturing masks. I don't know. So when we back post lockdown, we need to really rethink, and we need to re-establish and rework and revolutionize the entire business model. Sudhir Satpathy, sir, what is the opinion on economy in coming days? Oh, my God, I cannot say. Nobody in the world can say. No one in the world can say what's going to happen to the economy. First is to save lives. Save lives. The power of the world right now for the leaders of the countries is people first, people first, people first, people first, business later. That's the difference between some of the Asian countries and some of the Western world. I don't want to name, but that's a fact of life. So business is destroyed, but then businesses can be rebuilt when we have people. The great guy talked about take my business, take my factories, take everything, but don't take away my people. Henry Ford, I can rebuild everything when I have people around me, positive people. So even the people, the employees down the line have to think differently. Employees have to think about contribution. Employees have to think about how can they be much better in terms of capability, in terms of ability to deliver business results fast, qualitative business results. How can they deliver quality products with timelines which will be tougher and tougher? This is the volatile world. So employees at any level, it's not only the leaders, employees at any level, whether it is at an associate level, supervisory level, managerial level, have to think differently. I'm looking at Sahil Bhatt. Employees feel stressed in these testing times in SME companies. How to overcome these challenges at individual level? Your thoughts? I have been propagating and telling you only positivity that we need to live in this world. Only possibility of saying we can make it happen. Only possibility of saying I can do it. Only possibility of saying I am a champion. Only possibility of saying I will be beating this. Only possibility of saying I have the capability to build it. Only possibility of saying I will do it. But then it is not saying, it's action. So what do we do with our business models? This is the time when everybody is in the lockdown. I am actually doing some programs with some companies these days on Zoom, wherein I am getting 20 top people to think about their business models, think about how they need to look at their people, processes, products, and plants. So we cannot sit idle and keep crying, my God, so many people are dying in France, so many people are dying in Iran, so much of mess. No, take action. Get your 20 top people on a Zoom. Let's talk about what needs to be done. Sahil, are you getting my point? At individual level, as the level of people. Individual, get to Bakshi. Hats off, sir. Okay. Oh, Daud. So entrepreneur can find an opportunity. The business will survive. What about the workers, laborers who already lost their jobs and traveling more than 100 kilometers to home with their families? How will we instill confidence in them? How will we motivate? What? Why will they come back to us? Why will they trust us? So please shed light on this. Very important question. I think it's sad, it's bad, it's maddening that people have migrated to their places. Should have not. Because most of the governments, including in India, have certainly tried to give good packages to ensure they get food and they stay at their places. Whatever has happened now, they have gone. When we open up our factories, when we open our businesses, who will work? Robots? Not yet. We will still need people to work. We will still get them to work. We need to go and talk to them. Go to the villages, talk to them, send them messages. Hey, we need you back. They also, it's a marriage. They also need jobs. They also money. Don't need them. It is a storm. When the storm is gone, everything is getting back to normal and people get up and start rebuilding again. We are not talking about tsunami in Phuket a couple of years back. I lived in Thailand 16, 17 years. After tsunami, there were business opportunities for people to rebuild, complete Phuket. So there's a need to rebuild. Then the question is Ashit Dash. Good evening, sir. Think positive is a habit which we can have to nurture and cultivate. In normal situation, also normal people cannot even think of positivity. How the normal can think the positivity in the current situation? In the SME, not only think for their revenue, but also think about their employee, family, and prospective customer. How to deal with situation with positive approach. Ajit, I have been working with many SMEs globally as well as in India. I think that's a fact of life. As I shared, one of the SME owner was just sending me a message, I need dollars. Finally, tell me how will I get money. I think we need to educate our business leaders, our entrepreneurs. At the same time, we need to make sure we make our people responsible, accountable for what they are supposed to be doing. In normal circumstances, say Ajit, people are negative, people do not work positively. But I think with this thing, what has gone to the world now will be different. Every individual will have a different mindset now. I think this is a time for us to rebuild thinking. I think this is the time for leaders to talk to employees, get them on board. Where from this SME owner will get money to be paid to the employees when he is not able to produce goods, when he is not able to sell it to the customer? I think employers and employees, the middle managers, the supervisors, the associates need to draw only one line. And that's the line that we need to live, that we need to deliver, that we need to win this race. They have to collaborate as a strong team to ensure the win. Many people, egos, jealousies. You are big and I am small, and I come from this background and you come from this background. All this is should be vanished. The relationships between the people which has gone very bad, very wrong. I think people have to think right now. Even I am thinking right now with some of my people where things have not gone right, where things have gone wrong. I am also thinking of rebuilding my life with some of the people where things have gone wrong. Kanak Shokla Bajpai asked, who got the power? Yes, I always talk about. Hey, you got the power. I got the power. We got the power. Hey, we are champions. Very great of Kanak. She has been one of my very great, colleagues. She has been younger to me by 15 years. She worked with me for 5 years, and I did a reverse mentoring in my company. I told her and Young, another Thai girl, that you become my mentors, and I become your mentee. And she mentored me. Young mentored me, and today they have added a lot of value to my life. And she is reminding me that you got the power, I got the power, we got the power. Hey, I am a champion of change. This change is very painful. This change is creating havoc in my body, in my thoughts, in my strain, in my DNA. But I will kill this change. I will kill this change with positivity. Taman, Tamay Arora. Sir, as subconscious mind plays a very important part in human life and has maximum influence in our decision making also. So, what should we do to make our subconscious mind work positively in the present scenario? We're all born with the same way. Born in the same way. I am born in the same way. We all subconscious mind. I also get some negativity here, but then I get up and I start my day with, and I keep on singing the songs, the positive song. Being a proud Indian, you know what song I am singing early morning? मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद सा टुकड़ा रहता है अफसोस ये है कि वो हमसे कुछ उकड़ा मुकड़ा रहता global players. I have some beautiful girl in front of my house, and the moment I see her face, I become positive. Come on, give kicks to yourself. I know there's a subconscious mind. Let's kill the subconscious mind with the positivity. Every day, every time. The moment you get a negative thought, wash your face and get back and watch a movie, sing a song, talk to your family, talk to your partner, talk to your children, talk to your teens. Change the gear. And you change the gear, you can be again on a highway. Arora Saab, I hope I your question. Another question. Ankit, people are financially stable, are not able to stay positive. What's your take on employees, workers who are dependent on daily wages? How can they stay positive in situation and situation? Ankita, a very important and pertinent question, and it is painful. But I think at this point of time, governments have taken certain steps. A lot of business leaders, even small businesses, have taken steps to keep them on and not to put them on the road. This is right time for us. And you know what happens? When this is the time when we don't keep them on the road, they will live with you long. They will work with you long. I always talk about it. Sing with people, dance with people, eat with people, work with people, earn with people, and cry with people. When they are in misery, give your shoulder to cry. They will remember your cry when they were in misery. You are yourself into the misery right now. And irrespective of the fact that you are yourself into the misery, and you are giving your shoulder to those people who are daily wagers, and you are still giving your shoulder, they will remember. In case they don't remember, fine. That also is part of life. Move on. There will be people, irrespective of the fact you give your shoulder to cry to them. I have many examples in my model, in my business model. I gave a lot of shoulder to people, and they also moved. But that's what the life is. That is their thinking. But your role, Ankita, is to give the shoulder, cry with them, not only sing with them, not only work with them, not only earn with them, not only live with them, not only learn with them, not only eat with them, but cry with them. That is what is very important as leaders. Another question. Naresh is saying leadership is under pressure in current situation. How business can retain in such time? This entire thing is only because of the present situation is only for leadership. These are the leadership challenges. It's very important for us to understand that this is the leadership challenge. That's why we are leaders. In case we are not leaders and we are not able to handle it, then what do you call yourself as a leader? Prime Minister Modi cannot call himself as a leader when he is not able to handle it. Trump, in case he is not able to handle it. So it is only the leaders whose actions, whose communications are important right now in this present unprecedented situation. How you need to be dealing with the situation. So leadership is under pressure. There's no doubt about it. But when tough gets going, going gets tough. That's what the role is. And I always talk about that when it's too much. When it's too much, then what do we do? Laugh. Laugh. Leaders should laugh with each other. Build the bondage of leadership. Now, all these 10, 20 people at the top of the companies should become more powerful leaders, including MDs, CEOs, entrepreneurs, should become very powerful leaders, work together as a team, one team, one dream, one dream, one team, one dream, one team. Some of the companies where I have worked on one dream, one team can understand what I am talking about. One dream, one team, one dream, one team. Beyond this exit of lockdown, this one dream, one team can be more effective in companies where they need to think about only one dream. And the dream has got people first, processes, products, profitability, and pride. It's not only business, people is first. I hope, Naresh, I have responded to your question. Tarun Kumar, sir, surrounded by such negative news, how can a person keep themselves positively motivated towards work and future ambitions? My dear friend, I am giving a smile to you. I always talk about when I remember the past, I learn from it. When I rejoice and celebrate in present, I imagine the future. When I am seeing myself as a victim of the past, I forget the past, I look at the future. I do not allow memories of my past, and I don't allow memories of past to use me. I kill the past. I kill those bad memories of the past. That is the power of positivity. And a person can certainly be positive. I'm looking at more questions. Rajiv Agrawal. So, should we confront ourselves? Plan we feel negativity apart from pranayam? Should we confront ourselves? No, I'm not talking confronting ourselves. I'm talking about rethinking and reforming and re-establishing, reworking and rebuilding and restructuring and revolutionizing and regenerating yourself. I hope you got my point. Pratika Verma, sir, what are the signs of positive thinking? I have been talking a lot about positive thinking. Signs of positive thinking is, irrespective of all odds, stick at home. I am formally with you. And I session. I want you to be with you. A lot of thinking in my mind. I am also going through pain. I am going through strain. But I want to be positive. My outlook is positive. Is it positive or not? It has to be positive. In Narula, Thailand, some Thai people have also joined. In great advice. Surinder is coming out. Surinder, thanks sir for the positive power. Any other question? There's a question: how to sustain customer confidence and support customer voice nowadays? Customers are also human beings. Customer has also gone through this process. Customer is this corona has been given to irrespective of caste, creed, gender, nationality, religion, anybody. Customers as well as suppliers. Customer has gone through pain. He is also drained out. He will understand, but you need to be genuine in your approach. You need to be genuinely talking about it. So, in case you're not genuine, whatever issues and challenges you are facing, share, communicate with the customer. Customer will align with you. Any other question? So this is Vinod Kumar. Vinod Kumar, with 2 DKB were powerful and thank you very much. Naresh Royla, Ankit. So I can see positive. Positivity is never giving and never ever give up. Never ever give up. Vinod Pandita. Yes, we are empowered everyone. sign of positivity, smile you have on the face. And now, before I close this session, I think there's going to be another few minutes. I am going to do a recap, but I am going to be what I said. I'm going to do a recap quick, and then I'm going to sing a song with you. And let me do a recap. I did talk to you about volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous, which I said volatility has to be vision, a new vision now for new business models. Uncertain, I said, should be unheard, unbelievable, unknown business formulas, including complex, I said, should be competent and capability. I think we need to rebuild on the capability and competence of our people. This should be aligning with people of all caste, creed, gender, nationality, and religion, everywhere around the world. Globally, I do a lot of work, and it has to be part of the global world. We are all together on this. Then I did talk about 8 P's, which is under the positivity, patience, perseverance, pragmatic, persistence, perception, and I did talk about performance, pride, and I added later partnership, which is going to be 8 P's. Then I did talk about regenerate. I talk about 8 R, rethink, reform, reestablish, rework, rebuild, restructure, revolutionize, and regenerate. I did talk about 6 E's, where I talk about energy, enthusiasm, excitement, embrace the change which has come up, exclaim, and entreat yourselves. And I did talk about 6 I's, where I talk about influencing, involving, inside, ideas, inventing. And when I talked about what do you want and how you, and we did talk about law of attraction, thoughts becoming things. And thoughts only can become things by action, action, action. I did talk about unexpected setbacks. I did talk about how these setbacks are tough, but we need to be positive. If you change your outlook of things, it will be different. I did talk about humor. I did talk about pranayam, the breathing exercise. I see a lot of people coming from US, and I probably I could not. There are many. So before I close, I want to, whenever I would, in fact, I would be very clear in my communication right now. We all need to do one thing every day. We need to pray every day for our those doctors, sisters, and the staff, and the police force, who are day in and day out, 24/7, saving the lives of the people at their own cost of their own lives. We need to really talk and salute those people who are on the field. We are still locked down and we are feeling messy. So let's look at this song, a very powerful song which I am going to be sharing with you. And this is something which you will love it. And I have been doing it at various places, and I will share this. And normally I used to do it in various places. लेके चलूं ऐसी गगन के तले, जहाँ गम भी न हो, आंसू भी न हो, बस प्यार प्यार पले। चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसी गगन के तले, जहाँ गम भी न हो, आंसू भी न हो, बस प्यार ही प्यार पले, एक ऐसी गगन के तले. Let me take you to the world which is different, where there's only love, love, and love. Let me take you to that world. कि पहली किरण से आशा का सवेरा जागे, सूरज की पहली किरण से आशा का सवेरा जागे, चंदा की से घर घोर अंधेरा भागे, चंदा की किरण से कर घर घोर अंधेरा भागे, कभी धूप खिले कभी न करे, जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो, बस प्यार ही प्यार पले, एक ऐसे गगन पे तले. There's a hope. Let's get into that hope. Let's be part of that hope. This is going to be over. यहाँ दूर दोहराए, आजाद गगन लहराए, रंग बिरंगे पंछी आशा का संदेशा लाए, जहाँ रंग बिरंगे पंछी आशा का संदेशा लाए, सपनों में कहीं हंसती हो कोई, जहाँ शाम सुहानी, जहाँ गम आंसू भी न हो, बस प्यार ही प्यार पले, चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले, जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो, बस प्यार ही प्यार पले, एक ऐसे गगन के तले, एक ऐसे गगन. I give a big hand for this song of great singer Kishore Da of India, for positivity. Jahan gair na ho, bair na ho, nobody is gair, nobody is, everybody is your life in this global world. Before closing, I would like to talk about how we can finally, post lockdown, look at ourselves. While I did a recap, but I am just giving you a roadmap for you to think. ROADMAP. Regenerate yourself. Overcome challenges. Align to business. Demonstrate extraordinary ability. Make things to happen. Appreciate, appreciate, appreciate. Passion with perseverance is the key. I repeat, ROADMAP. Regenerate yourself and your businesses, your people. Overcome challenges together with your people, with your families. And business has to stay. Demonstrate extraordinary ability to deal with difficult situations. Appreciate every person who has contributed during these tough times. And the last one, the Janoon word of Urdu, which is passion with perseverance, is the key. That's the roadmap. I would like to thank all of you, whosoever could come on this live chat on behalf of India SME Forum. I thank India SME Forum for giving me an opportunity to talk to all of you. And in case you have any questions, please send it to Indian SME Forum, and I would love to respond to any questions you have. And I will say at the end, you will get through this situation better, 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 and better days are ahead. Be positive. Have the power of positivity. अच्छे दिन आएंगे. Better days are going to come. We beat the virus. We will create the panic into the virus of corona, and we will leave this corona dead, and human race is going to be in the world. But with a changed mindset, changed thinking, with rethinking, re-establish our business models. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the SME forum to be part of this. And I would love to receive your questions. And to the best of my ability, I would respond to your question. Thank you very much. Kapan Mark Nakap, Thailand. Thank you very much, India. And all the best. Good luck. God bless the human race around the world. And we come out with flying colors. History has been created. History will be created with our positive approach to win the battle of coronavirus. Thank you very much. God bless you.